Hello and welcome to another update video about Polygon MATIC. Now this is now getting interesting. It's obviously pushed to 119, the 78.6% FIB retracement. I have to reset this wave 2 now, because this ABC that I had on the chart is basically, the B wave has come too high. So I'm going to take that out, which means currently, due to the messy structure that we have on the chart, this movement, it still would suggest that it can be, with a high likelihood, a wave 1 down, currently a large wave 2 to the upside. This would only get invalidated if we go above 130. So ideally, in a bullish scenario, which is possible as well, this is the alternative, we talked about that, in a so-called 1-2-1-2 setup, where we made a wave 1 here, came down in a wave 2, and this would be another 1-2 setup. We are obviously then now in a wave 3. And in this wave 3, we should obviously break above 130, 131. Until then, due to this unusual structure that we've seen here, it is still quite likely that this was just a wave 1 down and this is a wave 2 up. But of course, if we break above 130, 131, this is going to become something much more bullish. It is, in contrast to many other coins, a really good chart. We talked about that. However, there is no clear bottom structure here. We could either have, in a very bullish structure, or in a bullish scenario, it would have to be a 1-2 setup. I talked about my concerns with that structure because this would have to be an A, B, C, and a wave C is just not that short. So I think an even better structure would be to consider that a wave 1, A, B, and then it would have to be a truncated C wave. Yeah, so A wave, B wave, C wave here, where we ideally expected it further down below, and it would be unusual if a C wave finishes here, which of course, it's possible. And therefore we can look for, after this 5-wave move, then the next pullback that will give us basically the truth. So when would I flip really bullish on MATIC? Again, also short term, it's either if we now break above 131, but either way, I would wait for the pullback. So we've got now 5 waves up, and after these 5 waves, if it's a bullish scenario, one second, let me take out the subwaves here, so they don't confuse. So at the moment, it's no surprise that this is basically rallying. Yeah, it's rallying a bit stronger than anticipated, but still, we had an entry point here, or entry point was shared at around 91 cents. I think here in a video, but also on the Signals channel, and you could have traded this, right? We talked about that. I made a video on that day. I probably can go back and find it. And I said, as long as this 91 cent level holds here, which was at the time the 50% FIB level, we can focus on higher. And that's exactly what's happening now. Now, this doesn't really necessarily have to do with a higher level scenario where the trend is down, because this is a short-term trend which is up. I had a couple of comments in the last few days where someone said, yeah, anybody who listened to me missed out on all this rally, which is not the case, because down here, when we broke above this high, I remember that I talked about we go higher. And then when we came down to 91 cents, I mentioned to you that as long as this 91 cent level is holding, we can go higher as well. And I even have a screenshot here of our Signals channel. And I said the same in the video, where I said on that day, I can't remember what day it was, we were at 91 cents basically. MATIC might also be putting in that 5th wave I mentioned a couple of days ago. Condition was that it would hold 91 cents. And resistance target for the 5th wave is 107 and possibly 111, and the next target 115. And we've even broken that now. So that was a bullish outlook, short-term bullish. Of course, in the technical analysis videos as well, every word is important. If someone watches this chart or watches this video, don't listen to what I said, basically. Of course, you think, okay, you see this down and the trend is down. But of course, the short-term trend is up. And we've been talking about this ABC structure for a while, and the C wave is of course an impulse, and impulses can always extend. So, there was an upside opportunity, either you took it or you didn't. If you took it, congratulations. If not, you might have taken one of the other charts I analyzed, where we also shared bullish entry points. So now it's obviously, we've got 5 waves up. So This can still extend a bit further. 119 was now an important resistance level. If we still go higher, then the next fib resistance is 124 and then 130. And here we will have the big decision moment. The way this is looking to me, it should ideally come down. If, let's say, we have the bearish count, it should ideally turn around imminently, okay? But, of course, if we break above 131, I have to flip bullish. Or if we now, obviously, we have these 5 up. So this could also, in a bullish interpretation, be counted wave 1. And then if we see, in the next move down anyway, when we have a confirmed top in place, I will share with you a possible entry point. Either it works or not, but it is a pullback trade entry point for a wave 2, because this could be counted wave 1, and then when we come down in wave 2, you can enter long. I will give you the most likely area where the wave 2 should enter into. If it breaks, then we have clarity that we are in this third wave down and will make new lows, okay? But not below the June low. So this is still a very bullish count. As mentioned before, as long as we hold above 47 cents, there is nothing bearish on this chart. So I think this is pretty good. I hope that cleared things up. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.